After visiting the art gallery from last class, we were asked to make connections between the pictures we saw in the home items gallery and also the pictures we saw in the book The Arrival. Now, looking at this gallery just from a glance, you would see that each picture is basically just fine china items that the artist decided to depict, which there's nothing wrong with this at all. But it all depends on how you want to look at things. Originally, looking at the picture, you would just assume, oh, it's a big wall with a shadow on it. But really, you have to stop and think, why would he put that shadow there? Why would he use a shadow? Why didn't he just show the tail? The use of having the shadow in each picture is simply just to give it life. And on top of that, to give the audience some type of scale of what this object actually is or how big it actually is. From looking at the pictures on the wall, honestly, you could take each of these objects as just being a 2D picture, but the shadow is what gives it life. The shadow is what makes it a 3D object. Now, when speaking on taking pictures and trying to make them convey reality, last class period, we went over a pretty abstract thinking artist by the name of Nathaniel Sullivan. Now, the way Sullivan used his media and portrayed his art was a little out of the box. He actually went ahead and put himself in the photos that he used. He put himself in the shoes of Jamie Dimon, portraying to be Jamie Dimon in different situations and a lot of breaking moments in Jamie Dimon's timeline. In 2008, America was on the brink of another Great Depression. Homes were being foreclosed, businesses were filing bankrupt, people were unemployed, and a lot of people and families ended up broke. Jamie, being the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, was being held accountable to try and find a solution to the crash, along with other major heads of the other major banks in America. Sullivan portrayed the movements and feelings of Jamie during that whole time. From emotional letters to his wife, daughter, as well as mistress. And also, he used the movie The Breakfast Club and their characters to relate and resemble each major player in the financial crisis. Nathaniel created a whole film dedicated to the subject and included his own art and twists onto it, using pictures and on-screen words to emphasize key details and get the audience to really think about how he's trying to portray Jamie. Honestly, in my opinion, it was a very abstract and different approach on any situation of this kind that I've seen. But it makes you think, and it gets you in the mind of Jamie Dimon to try and empathize with him and how critical of a situation it really was.